The story is told about a college football coach who was faced with the possibility that his star player would be declared academically ineligible to participate in a championship game. So the coach pleaded with the math professor not to flunk the kid. The professor said to him, "Tell you what, coach, I will ask the player a question in your presence. If he gets it right, I will pass him." The athlete was called in and the professor asked, "What's 2 and 2?" "4," replied the player. Frantically, the coach cried, "Give him another chance, give him another chance." The Bible has many stories of people given second chances and who went on to become great people and even saints in the process. We think of St. Paul. He executed many of those in the early Christian communities, but eventually was converted and turned to become a great missionary. Another is St. Thomas, a doubter who changed into a true believer. And of course, there is St. Peter, who denied Jesus, but became the first head of the church. Today's gospel is a story of second chances, this time to a person by the name of Matthew. We know Matthew as a tax collector. As I'm sure you are aware, in biblical times, a tax collector was despised by the Jewish people, for they were seen as traitors and generally not honest. Nobody wanted to be seen in their company except their own fellow tax collectors and sinners. Some people, especially the Pharisees, scrupulously avoided the company of tax collectors, refusing to do business with them or even give or receive anything from them. However, we know that Jesus associated with those in need of not only physical but spiritual healing as well. As the divine physician, the Lord stunned the Pharisees and all self-righteous people by being seen together with tax collectors and sinners, even to the point of having dinner in the house of Matthew along with the rest of Matthew's company of needy associates. The Lord gave Matthew his second chance by inviting him to be one of his disciples. That is why Jesus says, "I desire mercy and not sacrifice." So often you and I express our love for God in our words and in our prayers. But how little do we show mercy in our lives? The Lord wants us to express our love for him precisely through our love for our neighbor. But how? Perhaps it could be in the details of our service to those within our own homes, or a smile or a complimentary word said to a friend, a hidden act of charity to someone we would naturally probably want to avoid. The list could go on and on. In short, we all need to continually see others through the prism of the eyes of Christ and to love them with the very heart of Christ. Doing so, we offer them the best of care provided by Jesus, our divine physician. And by doing so, we show ourselves to be true disciples of the Lord as we seek to bring healing into the lives of others in a variety of ways by the use of the abilities and the talents that come to us stemming from the very mercy that God has been gracious and offering to us.